Welcome to Jikook Are Dating. I hope you're all doing well, Jikook fans. Today I bring you a video full of happiness, tenderness, and surprises, because yes, our Jikook is back. And when I say back, I don't mean they're causing trouble, but they're back to share the Jikook interactions we've all been missing with the public. And here, as I always say, it's all about patience. Waiting calmly, because sooner or later they will bring back the moments we love. What makes it all feel even more thrilling is the way Jungkook acts when cooking with Jimin. He seems more attentive to small details. His hands are quick to help, but his eyes often steal glances. Sometimes Jungkook seems to be making sure Jimin is safe from the heat of the stove. Sometimes he reflexively reminds him of trivial things that sound simple, but are full of meaning. Little things that are usually only done when someone really cares. Fans have started piecing together those moments like a puzzle. From their debut until now, from big events to casual content, the pattern has not changed. Jungkook may be known as the cheerful and energetic magne, but in the kitchen with Jimin, another side of him emerges, more mature, calmer, and more emotional. It's as if the kitchen is a space where Jungkook lets his guard down, and Jimin is the one allowed to see that side of him. What makes hearts flutter even more is Jungkook's reaction when Jimin isn't around. Some fans have noticed how Jungkook seems a little quieter, a little less enthusiastic, until Jimin finally arrives and stands beside him. Within seconds, the atmosphere changes. Jungkook's smile returns. His laughter sounds more carefree. It's a subtle change, but noticeable to those who pay attention. Jimin himself often seems to understand Jungkook without needing to say much. When Jungkook is hesitant, Jimin calms him down. When Jungkook is too focused, Jimin teases him to relax. Their interactions feel like two people who have long been reading each other's moods. No instructions are needed, no agreements are needed. Everything flows naturally, as if they're used to being in the same rhythm. There are small moments that are often overlooked, but they leave the deepest impression on fans' hearts. One of them is Jungkook's habit of always choosing Jimin whenever he is in the kitchen. Not on a grand stage, not in the midst of a concert's cheers, but in a simple room called the kitchen, a place where warmth, attention, and sincere feelings are often revealed without words. ARMY has noticed this pattern for a long time. Every time there's a cooking show, a casual live stream, or behind-the-scenes content, Jungkook almost reflexively approaches Jimin. Sometimes he just stands beside him, sometimes he helps cut ingredients, sometimes he just tastes the food with a small smile. There's no announcement, no official explanation, but that's where the curiosity grows. Why is it always Jimin? Many say Jungkook looks most comfortable when he is with Jimin in the kitchen. His smile is more relaxed, his movements are more casual, and his eyes, which are often caught on camera, look softer. It's as if cooking is no longer about food, but about togetherness. About sharing a small space, a brief moment, and light laughter that only the two of them understand. Jimin himself is not just a cooking partner. He is known to be attentive, gentle, and always sensitive to those around him. When Jungkook looks confused or hesitant, Jimin often steps in with small gestures, subtle guidance, quiet jokes, or a calming gaze. Perhaps this is why Jungkook chose him. Because in the kitchen, Jungkook doesn't have to be the perfect idol. He can just be Jungkook, and Jimin accepts him as he is. Fans began to wonder, is this habit just about team chemistry? Or is there another feeling hidden between the aroma of the food and the sound of the frying pan? The kitchen is a silent witness to how Jungkook seems more focused, more patient, even more protective when Jimin is around. Small gestures like fetching ingredients, waiting for Jimin to finish speaking before acting, or laughing the hardest when Jimin jokes. All of it feels too sweet to ignore. What makes the heart flutter even more is consistency. This isn't just once or twice. Time and time again, in different times and places, Jungkook continues to choose Jimin. A choice that is never announced, but continues to repeat itself. And in the world of fandom, repeated choices often speak louder than words. Is this proof of Jikook's love? No one can answer that for sure. However, what is clear is that there is real comfort, trust, and warmth. Something that feels sincere, not contrived. Something that makes ARMY smile, fall silent, then replay those moments over and over while asking themselves, if it's not love, then what is it? Maybe the kitchen is just a kitchen. But when Jungkook and Jimin are there together, the kitchen turns into a small space full of feeling. And there, without realizing it, Jikook once again makes many hearts fall in love, slowly, quietly, and very realistically. And the more those moments are collected, the harder it is for fans to consider them mere coincidences. There is something consistent in the way Jungkook treats Jimin while cooking, something different compared to when he is with other members. It's not that Jungkook isn't close to the others, but the energy that emerges when he is with Jimin feels calmer, warmer, and somehow more personal. Notice how Jungkook often unconsciously adjusts his rhythm to Jimin's. When Jimin moves slowly, Jungkook slows down too. When Jimin laughs, Jungkook reflexively turns his head, as if that sound is the center of his attention. Even when the camera isn't focused on them, observant fans always find small details. A brief glance, a shy smile, or the almost non-existent distance between them. There is one thing that makes many ARMYs speechless. Jungkook looks most at home when he is next to Jimin. The kitchen, which is usually synonymous with small messes and busyness, is actually the place where Jungkook looks most peaceful. It's as if Jimin's presence makes everything feel easier. It's as if cooking with Jimin is Jungkook's way of unwinding from a world that always demands perfection from him. Jimin never seemed awkward with the attention. He accepted it in a gentle and natural way. Sometimes with a small smile, sometimes with a soft laugh, sometimes just by standing closer. There was no rejection, no distance. Instead, there was an indescribable harmony, like two people who were too used to being by each other's side. Fans began to realize that the kitchen wasn't the only place where this pattern appeared, but the kitchen was where everything felt most honest. No script, no concept, no roles. Just Jungkook and Jimin, with body language that spoke louder than words. And maybe that's what makes this moment so romantic. Not because of grand gestures or blatant confessions, but because of the little things done over and over again. Choosing to stand beside the same person. Choosing to work with the same person. Choosing to share space and time. Again and again. Does Jungkook realize that his choice always falls on Jimin? Or does it just happen naturally, without needing to be thought about? Fans can only guess. But one thing is certain. Every time Jungkook chooses Jimin in the kitchen, hundreds of thousands of hearts beat faster. Maybe we'll never get a definite answer. Maybe all of this is just a small piece of a deep friendship. But for many ARMYs, that warmth feels too real to ignore.